Mornings.
From the Rooney Moon Broadcasting Local News Center, I'm Kelsey Laurenz with your news as it happens. Investigators are still waiting on lab reports before deciding whether criminal charges will be filed in the July 27th shooting of Derek Garcia. When officers and deputies arrived on the scene, Garcia, 24, of Portales was found deceased from a gunshot wound to the chest. Quentin Carmichael, 20, of Clovis, was found on scene and transported to the Roosevelt General Hospital for a gunshot wound to the leg. In addition to the first two victims found, active duty military Nino D'Orenzio was found on the scene with multiple stab wounds. The Major Crimes Unit was activated, and after numerous interviews and search warrants, the shooter was determined to be Devin Querdry, 23. More information on this case will be updated as soon as officials release information. Join the RGH crew next Saturday, October 5th for the RGH Fall Health Fair. They will be giving free flu vaccinations for children ages 3 and up and adults. You can also visit their health and wellness booths and pick up information about diabetes, behavioral health, animal wellness visits, and much more. The first 300 visitors receive a free canvas tote bag. The fair begins at 8 a.m. and ends at noon. Board members got a lesson in rubrics at the Tuesday night Clovis Municipal Schools Board of Education meeting from a kindergarten student. Assisted by his kindergarten teacher, Misty Kincaid, David DJ Garcia explained to board members and the audience how rubrics work. Using a hand-drawn diagram held by his teacher, the Sandia Elementary student walked step-by-step through a rubric, explaining how a student can know what their grade will be by following the expectations of the rubric. Rubrics are a valuable tool in instruction at every grade level because they clearly outline grading criteria for teachers, assist in organizing the instruction of material, and help bring instruction and assessment together. For students, however, the use of rubrics is invaluable because they cement and clarify instructions and, most importantly, help them clearly understand what level of performance is expected, how to achieve it, and how to improve their performance. Celebrate National Hunting and Fishing Day this Saturday by going fishing for free. New Mexico residents and non-residents of all ages can fish without a license at public waters statewide. All other fishing rules apply. The Department of Game and Fish want to encourage New Mexicans to take their families outside to enjoy their wildlife resources and celebrate National Hunting and Fishing Day. Director Mike Sloan stated, "A day of free fishing is a great way to do that. If you are new to fishing, you may attend the Riverfest in Las Vegas Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Department staff will join Hermit's Peak Watershed Alliance, Trout Unlimited US, Fish and Wildlife Service, and community partners to help you learn how to cast, tie knots, identify the best fishing holes, and how to care for a fly rod. Beginners are welcome and all equipment is provided for the workshop." New Mexico authorities say a man who was trying to pull out an old tree on his property has died after a swarm of wasps attacked and stung him. The Chaves County Sheriff's Office says 62-year-old Galdino Guzman suffered numerous stings and heavy swellings and died Monday after spending the night in intensive care at a hospital. Authorities say the paper wasps, most common around the southeastern New Mexico city of Roswell, are usually passive unless they experience noise, vibration, or disruption. Two Belen men have been charged in a shooting death of a Portales man. Kenneth Bolog, 24, and Vidal Ortega Jr., 47, have been charged with multiple crimes after Brian Johnson, 28, of Portales, was shot and killed in late August. The shooting took place at a home on Yucca Place, about 3 miles south of Belen. A Valencia County grand jury indicted Bolog last week on numerous charges, including first-degree murder, 2 counts of tampering with evidence, and 1 count of receiving stolen property, specifically a firearm. Ortega Jr. is charged with harboring or aiding a felon for helping Bolog, tampering with evidence, and felon in possession of a firearm. He was released from jail on September 9th after being put on a GPS monitoring device. The fire departments of Broadview and Pleasant Hill, along with the County Fire Administration, have received increases in their annual state fire fund allotments. The Broadview and Curry Hill fire departments saw large increases in funding due to improvements in insurance ratings made last year. In an ongoing effort to provide service, Martin Heinrich's staff will travel through the state to hold mobile office hours at convenient locations near you. On Wednesday, October 2nd, from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m., staff will be on hand at the Senior Citizen Center in Tucumcari, and on Thursday, October 3rd, from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at the Eastern Plains Council of Governments in Clovis. For more news as it happens, click yournewsnewmexico.com.